President Donald Trump has warned that he is prepared to declare another national emergency in Washington, D.C. if the city's police department refuses to work with federal immigration authorities. In a post shared overnight on Truth Social, Trump argued that his earlier emergency order had led to a drop in crime across the nation's capital. He warned, however, that crime levels would climb again if local authorities failed to cooperate with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, commonly known as ICE. The threat comes just days after the previous national emergency declaration in the city expired. That order, which Trump first signed in August, gave the federal government temporary control over public safety in D.C. and brought National Guard troops onto the street. At the time, Trump defended the move as necessary to restore order, especially in urban areas where he claims Democratic leaders have failed. His critics, on the other hand, described the federal takeover as an alarming expansion of presidential power. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser attempted to strike a middle ground earlier this month. On September 2, she issued a directive that required the city to work with federal law enforcement indefinitely. However, Bowser made clear that she does not believe the city needs another federal emergency. She also stressed that Metropolitan Police Department will not be used for immigration enforcement, which she described as outside of the department mission. Bowser explained, and I quote, "Immigration enforcement is not what MPD does, and with the end of emergency, it won't be what MPD does in the future," end of quote. She added that her focus is on ensuring local officers return to their regular duties after the federal presence winds down. Trump sharply criticized her stance in his new online statement. He accused Bowser of allowing violent crime to take hold in the city for years and now refusing to help remove what he called dangerous illegal aliens. The president insisted that failing to involve ICE would cause public safety to deteriorate. Trump wrote, and I quote, "Mayor Muriel Bowser, who has presided over his violent criminal takeover of our capital for years, has informed the federal government that the Metropolitan Police Department will no longer cooperate with ICE in removing their relocating dangerous illegal aliens. If I allow this to happen, crime would come rolling back. To the people and business of the Washington, D.C., don't worry, I am with you and won't allow this to happen. I will call a national emergency and the federal if necessary," end of quote. Statistics do show that crime has gone down in Washington since Trump's emergency order began in August. Still, experts note the city continues to face health challenges, and the claim of no crime is an exaggeration. Trump, however, has framed their numbers as proof that his approach works. The president's latest comment also marks a sharp shift in turn toward Bowser. In recent weeks, he had praised her for cooperating with federal agencies. Now he appears ready for another showdown with the city's leadership as the debate over immigration enforcement intensifies.